एक बाजी, एक गहरी सांस और एक ललकार खुली हवाओं में कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन फिजाओं के लिए, कि हाँ, मैं बना हूं उन ऊंचाइयों के लिए जो ऊंची तो बहुत है पर नामुमकिन भी नहीं, क्योंकि मुमकिन और नामुमकिन में बस इतना सा फर्क, धूप छांव में फर्क, बस इतना सा। तो बस चलिए फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया के साथ ये फर्क मिटा देते हैं। फ्रेंचाइज इंडिया।
All right, good afternoon, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us on this webinar called Business Opportunity Over Chai. Business Opportunity Over Chai is a webinar series presented by Management of Franchise India every day at 12 o'clock in the afternoon with an aim to introduce you to a new business opportunity. Today, we have a new brand called Burger Station. Burger Station started in 2019 at Prayagraj, and they later on started their other outlets in Lucknow and Faridabad. They have an expansion plan in North India in the beginning, but they will also spread across the nation in coming days. Today we have Umar Salman and Shabaz. Both are the co-founder of this brand. I would request Umar to please take the lead and help us understand your brand and the business opportunity with your brand.
Thank you, Bharat, for introducing me. And hi, everyone, and thank you for joining the webinar. I'm Umar Salman, and basically, I'm from Allahabad. And just a little brief about my background. I have a background of like business and marketing in that I have done from India, and after that, I was working in India. Then I moved to Saudi Arabia for some business opportunities and for the work as well. And just a little brief about Shehbaz Salman also. Shehbaz did his postgraduate from Delhi, and after that, he was working with some burgers companies like some outlets, so you can say some franchisees. And from there, he started working with Waterburger company. And after that, he got an idea to start a business of his own. Like, why to work in that when we can do that for? So that is the thing. He brought an idea to us. Like, we are three co-founders, like Ajmal Salman, Umar Salman, and Shabazz Salman. He brought an idea to us that we can start this business from our city itself, like you can say Prayagraj, which was earlier known as Allahabad. So in 2019 August, we started this business. Like we started the first store in Kareli, in the area of Kareli in Prayagraj. So we started with the, not we can say, well, with a very big store. We started with around 300 square feet of store, and we got a very good response from there in 6 months. Like what we started, and we were having a, we were having a forecast that we would be getting the ROI, or you can say break even in the 1 year. Like for the next 1 year, we'll not be able to achieve. But on the contrary, we got that break even in 6 months, and from there we started like planning how we can expand this business, like in other cities as well. So we got an opportunity, and with our, you can say, business relations, and you can say industry contacts, we got a contact in Faridabad, and they were like, we explained it to them how we can work on this, and how what would be the, what they would be gaining from this business. We explained it to them, and they started, like we came to a conclusion, and we got our first franchisee, you can say, our first store in Faridabad, second store. Then it was a great start for Faridabad branch as well. So it took us around 1 year. Then we got a branch in Lucknow. Then at last we opened a branch in Allahabad, you can say Prayagraj. So this is how we started. And why we started this burger business, because like for especially we are targeting North Indian. North Indian people are like, they want something to eat with chai, with Pepsi, with anything. Like if we are sitting somewhere with friends also, we need something there. So rather going to that, you can say street foods, when we are getting in a good atmosphere environment, we can go for that also. So like that's was the concept to start the burger station. And keeping these things in mind, like you can say we people, like at the young age, people go and sit down after schools, after colleges, after tuitions. They want some place to sit down and relax. So that is the best place for them to, like you can get a burger, and we have introduced several other things like alternate complementary things with the burger, so they can sit and they can spend their time. So this is all about like burger station and how this idea came up. As I told you before, Shabazz was working with a water burger brand, and he worked with the operations team there, and he started learning like how we can do, and like giving more time to someone else business. He got an idea like why we can't invest in our own business and we can run our business. So from there we started this. Now coming to the burger station, this was the background of what a burger station and for the co-founders. Now coming to like what we are offering to the investors and people who want the franchisee for the burger station. And just to update, like we have a good business plan to expand our business in the North India, you can say. Not Pan India, you can say North India. Because burger, we cannot go to South right now straight away. So we are focusing on North right now. And apart from North India, we are also planning, just to give a view on that, we are also planning to expand our business in Riyadh and Dammam as well. Right now, as I told you before, that I'm working in Riyadh. I have businesses there. So right now, it is under process. Like we are working to open our branches in Riyadh and Dammam as well. And might be in the first quarter of 25, Riyadh will be open, and last quarter, Dammam would be opening. So this is the background, what I just wanted to share it with you. Now, what I can do, what I will be doing, I'll just share a small PPT, like small presentation, how our business model,
Sure.
what is burger station background, and how is it working. So, Bharat, I would be sharing all these things, just a small.
Sure,
You can,
sure.
okay. Just to introduce us about us, you can say at burger station.
I cannot see this. Umar, if you could try and share the screen.
Let me do it again.
You need to click on this share screen, then you need to select.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Are you able
Yep.
to see it now?
Yes, yes, yes.
So this page, like I'll start the PPT, like you can say this page is about us. About us, like for the co-founders, I've already explained, this is about burger station now. Like you can say we have written this, we are passionate about crafting delicious, satisfying burgers. And the ingredients, you can say it is like made by ourselves. Like we have experienced people who are making the ingredients for meat, for veg patties, for non-veg patties, and the buns and everything. So, and we are in touch with local suppliers, ingredients suppliers, everyone. So the supply would not be a problem, which is always a problem for any, you can say, QSR. Supply is always a problem. Like if you change the supplier, the product quality gets changed. So for us, it would, for with our brand, it is not a problem. So what is like our value proposal? You can say what is our value. Like you can say USP. What are a USP? It's like consistent quality. We don't change the quality. Like we'll give you a better, great taste, but the quality would remain the same. It would be better, but it would not go down. Then innovation, we regularly, like in at a burger station, we regularly introduce new products in new format, like as per the, you can say, as per the areas. For example, like if we are in Pragraj, what they like, veg, non-veg, in veg, what type of in veg, non-veg. So we introduce regularly new products. Efficient setup is there, like end-to-end setup and issue. For if someone takes a franchisee, it's like we would be there to set up each and everything, and along with the trainings for the employees who are taking the franchises, like starting from the location selection till the completion of the project. And when we talk about the operations, it is very easy to manage. We'll give you the softwares, we'll provide everything from for with the backend, and it's very easy to run. You will be having one supply, every suppliers at your service, like you can get them anytime. So it's very, you can say it's very easy to operate also. We have a very well business model also, like we have different types of models how we can start with the franchisee or with the investors, and with the labors also. You don't have to depend, like the biggest, you can say disadvantage for the restaurants, QSRs are, like if you have a chef and if he leaves and if he joins someone else, then the quality is changed. So for us, like it's very, you don't have to dependent on everyone. You'll be having the ingredients, you'll be having the supply, the people, and anytime you can, we are there to assist you. Like if you get a newbie person, we can assist them how to make it and how to maintain the quality of our brand. Then this is something about QSR food market which we have. It's about the sales shares and everything. QR, we already know that QSR have the largest share in the food service industry sales, and you can say we have pointed out 34% also at a great double digit by FY20. Uh, and the growth is expected growth every, you can say, years is 8.89%. And the number, see, it's 220 for 2023. We have used the last year numbers, so it's USD, you can say. So it is more in number that we just to show you, and that we can share and discuss if we go out for personal, like you can say personal discussion and all, how we can go ahead with that. This is QSR, Indian QSR food market. This is something interesting, you can say, like demographic, working population increasing. These all things we should keep in mind. Like we are keeping in mind, like demographic shift, working population. What is the working population? Increasing urbanization. How it will affect our QSR restaurants? As you see, 43.82%, 82% of the population is below 24 years. As I told you before, like students going to the college, universities, tuitions, or even after work, they are coming, they need something to sit. They need a place to sit. They need a place to gossip. You can say discuss things with their friends, what they cannot discuss with their families. So it is related to that. Working population, you can see the date. As we know, the retirement age is 60. So the working population we are calculating between 25 to 54. Just after their education, there's to a person completes their education, we can introduce them. And below we are showing you this, you can say, frequency of eating out and expenditure on food are lower, have room to grow. So for India, you can see that $110 USD only. So compared to US, China, Brazil, we are very low. So we have a scope. We have a scope how we can expand it, how we can do it, and we have a good, like you can see as compared to US, we are almost $1,700 less, and with our population in India, like we have a huge scope, and now we have we have the buying power, we can do the expense things there. So it's about QSR food market. Then it's the zero analysis like value, rarity, material organization, what we have, what is the rarity, what is the value of our organization. We can see that sustainable competitive advantage, you can say, like consistency is there. So we have an advantage on that. Then unused competitive advantage, we can select the areas like where we, for example, nearby colleges, nearby railway stations, and you can say that nearby colleges, institutes, we can open a franchisee, we can open a branch there, and we can use the opportunity there to our advantage as well. Then value and rarity, if we talk about temporary competitive advantages, value and temporary competitive advantage, you can say, like you can do the catering business, you can go into catering or something, like you can get the bulk orders from somewhere, so it's a temporary competitive advantage. You don't have any people there to supply, you can be there, you can promote, and we can promote you, and we can promote ourselves for that as well. So yeah, these, and then the value of competitive parity is value, what value we have for our brand, like we are stick to our brand, like whatever we say we provide, we deliver it. That is the thing. So we have all the advantage, we can avail all the advantages like sustainable, as we told you, unused. In India, there are unused areas, like people, like as per the population, the restaurant ratio is very less. So we can use that advantage. We can use that thing to our advantage as well. Then temporary competitive advantage, I already discussed with you, and as I explained in the last screen, last page also, this geographic targeted customers, like what type of customers we can target. Type, as I told you, like temporary advantage, the tie up for events for bulk buying as breakfast, late night snacks, health conscious customers, tourists and visitors. So to attract them, we can try to set a location which is nearby, you can say railway station, for this late night snacks. Health conscious customers, we can target something nearby, medical cities or hospitals and all. Tourists and visitors, bus station, railway station, we can target those customers. Then target locations, when we talk about target locations, flea markets, tourist place, mobility stations, near railway station, bus stands, as I told you before as well. Then target income, it will be low to medium, because our product range is not very high, so it's low to medium on regular basis. Occasional high class visitors are there. For them, we have different, like we have all the options there. So we can target any, you can say any income, we can target it. It's not like we have to target on the medium or low or high. It will cover all the targeted customers. So demographic, as a geographic, you can say metropolis, urban, semi-urban, density, high, medium density areas. Like how we will be selecting the, where to locate our branch. So it's metro, urban, semi-urban. Like we can do it anywhere, we can say. The age group, all types, we are targeting all types, income, all types, occupation, college students, working class. All these are things. Behavioral variables, occasion, quick bite, hunger, satisfaction, medium. It's like occasion, what? Quick bite. As we discussed it before as well, we need some place to sit. Okay, let's have a quick bite. Let's have a quick something, then we can go to the store. Benefits, hunger, satisfaction. Like for example, after completing my work for like completing my shift for 8 hours, 9 hours. So I want something to do. So I'll sit with a friend for it will give me the hunger satisfaction also and a place to sit with someone. So we can spend some time. You can say we are giving a place for relaxation after the work of 8 hours or study of 7, 6 hours for the students as well and for working class as well. See, this is our rollout plan, like what we are targeting, which areas, like now which cities we are targeting. As I told you before, we are targeting the North India right now. The cities, major cities from where we are focusing right now. In Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad, Prayagraj is there, Lucknow is there, Kanpur, Agra, Meerut. Like Allahabad, we have already 2 branches. Lucknow, we have 1. We have then Kanpur, Agra, Meerut. Still, we don't have a branch, so we are focusing on that as well. Then in Delhi, Noida, Ghaziabad, Gurugram, Faridabad, Delhi NCR, it's a hub for working people, for students, for migrants. It's a hub. So that is the best location. You can say best regional locations for the outlets. Then Uttarakhand, Dehradun, Roorkee, Haridwar. Dehradun is a tourist place. So Haridwar even. So we can focus on that. Like it's a very good place to start a business with. Then Haryana, we are focusing Chandigarh, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, and Himachal. Himachal again with the tourist place, Shimla is there. Then Rajasthan again, Jodhpur, Jaipur, and Udaipur. Especially quota for students. If we have if we can open a branch with quota, it's you can see that. Why we are selecting in Rajasthan, we can select many cities, but we have shortlisted and selecting 5 cities from where we can get an advantage, and to our partners also. We can suggest our partners where to start with. It's not like we can say you can start Rajasthan anywhere in Rajasthan. So we are focusing on the cities where you can get the ROI as soon as possible, and we can expand after that into other cities as well. This is the rollout plan for North India. Also to add, as I told you, that we would be starting in KSA as well, in Riyadh and Dammam. In Riyadh in first quarter of 2025, and in Dammam in the last quarter of 2025. These are the 2 stores we are planning in KSA. And after that, like once it is success, we'll be moving ahead with other cities as well in KSA. So we have a plan, we have a good business plan. So we are just looking forward to get more business partners, you can say franchisee partners to start with. This is the franchisee proposal, what we can say business model and the proposal, what we would be sharing before. You can say Burger Station, it's a 4-4 model. How it works, like we have 3 categories right now. 3 categories we have. Divided into categories like area by area, like 150 square feet, 150 to 300 square feet, and more than 300 square feet. 150 square feet, you can see the investment is very less, like 7 lakh plus 3 lakh franchisee fees. That is total of 10 lakh. And what you get from there, you will get end to end. I will explain into what I'm just giving you the number part right now, and I'll explain what we would be doing in these things in your investment. So I'll just tell you the numbers first. So in 150 square feet, you have to spend 10 lakhs, and the payback period for that amount would be 10 to 12 months. Agreement would be for the 5 years, and the royalty to brand which you have to provide is 6%. Then the second option is 150 to 300 square feet. Like its investment would be total of 15 lakhs. That includes your investment with all the operational activities, site locations, and everything. That is 12 plus franchisee fees of 3. That would be same as before. Then the payback period would be 12 to 14 months. And the third option, if you want to go for the bigger branch franchisee that is more than 300 square feet, then the costing would be more than 15 lakh. We cannot give you the exact numbers. Like it depends. You want to go with 400 square feet or 500 square feet. Accordingly, we can discuss that. So, but for the payback period would increase. It would be 16 to 18 months. So we have for like multi-unit franchisee and single unit franchisee as well. So now let me explain what you would be getting in the investment. This is a franchisee support functions. I'll come back to the previous screen after this. So it's pre-opening site selection and approval. Like you would be selecting site, we'll be discussing. Like we would be giving you a continuous support for site selection, then the approval, then the brand book for unit design. We will give you everything, like what colors we have to use, how we have to organize the layout, how should be the layout, how should be the store looks like. We'll assist you in everything. Site design and development. We would be giving you our fabricators, local fabricators who would be designing the site, and they would be complete equipment we would be providing it to you. Like we would be assisting how to, from where we can procure it. It's not like we have it, but we will help you to procure it, what products we are using, what equipments we are using. Then training for efficient unit operations. We would be giving you end-to-end trainings to you and to your team, how operations runs. Then operations manual we would be sharing. Then the recipe manual, how, what would be the recipes, what would be the products we would be having, what all, like what we have to use, how we have to use. We'll give you every support, and technical support will be there. Then launch marketing, then marketing launch activities we would be doing also, and we would be assisting you how to do it as well. So we have our marketing team who are doing continuous marketing activities for us. So they would be assisting you in that, and even we would be doing it for you. Then after that, also post-opening, this is pre-opening, what we will provide you, what, and these all things like the equipment cost, the site, the development, it is included in your investment apart from the franchisee fees. For example, I told you like this investment is 7 lakh for 150 square meters. So in 7 lakh, you will get all these things like equipments, site designs, development, construction, everything would be included in that price. Then post opening, we would be supplying the raw material supplies, menu innovation, their marketing, brand pull, promotional schemes, training, and technical support. Whatever you would be needing, we would be providing you with that. And menu innovation, we mean to say, like for example, in Rajasthan, if you have some special dish, like you want to add, you want to introduce a new burger, you can do that. Like with us, we give you free hand to introduce a new product on your menu. It's not like if you launch a new product, then other branch has to launch it. You can do it on your own, or only just you have to inform us that we are planning. We'll see if it goes with our brand. You can do that as well. We are giving the free hand to our franchisee partners for that as well. Like for example, in the Lucknow branch, who is taking care of the franchisee, they have introduced a new burger with this, you can say, with new Galati kebab burger and things. So we give them a free hand like for this. Like they can introduce as per the geographic conditions. Like people, what people want, they know it better in that area, and we are there to give them the support. And what type of partner we are looking for? This is the, you can say, what we are looking for, like why we are here, what we are looking: property owners, young entrepreneurs, operating partners, investors, financial stable investor with appropriate property and willing to work with the revenue share models. This is like property. If you have a property, and you want to invest with the revenue share model, we are okay with that as well. Then young entrepreneurs, you can see operational efficiency and zeal for the film. Like, for example, I'll give you an example of my brother, like the co-founder Shabazz Salman. He was very young, he started this. So a person who is interested, who has a vision, how we have to work, how we have to carry it forward, we are looking for those people. Operating partners, franchisee partner with strong knowledge of him and keen to join hand with street food brand. Operating partners, like if the people want to join to take this brand or to expand this brand as well. Investors, young investors with operational bandwidth and dedicated to growth. Like investors, what we are talking about, if you want to invest in a business, like, okay, let's have a contract, we can start, we can invest in your business. Let's open 10 branch in revenue sharing model, how to expand it. We are welcoming those people as well. But right now, we are looking for the our focus to increase our brand awareness in North India. So for that, me, my co-founder Shehbaz, and one more co-founder is there, Ajmal Salman. We are looking to expand our business. That's why we are taking the help, or we have partnered with Franchisee India, and Bharat is supporting us in that and guiding us how we can do it and how we can move this forward. So this is just about the outlet Bharat. And apart from that, okay, and apart from that,
Would you like to share some of the pictures?
Yeah, that I will do it right now. Just give me a second. Bharat, are you able to see
No,
the
I
screen?
can't see. No, I mean, first you need to close this presentation, and then you can share the pictures. Okay, now you can share. Okay, so I mean, these are the pictures of your stores.
Yeah, these are the, you can say how it looks, how we do our interiors, and this is the size. I'll tell about the size: 150 square feet to 300 square feet between. So this is the second option. You can see how we are doing it. Like we have a dining as well, takeaway. It's like we are focusing in dining and takeaway both. And just to update these pictures, you can see it's taken by my camera only. We have not taken the professional help, so it's like a very, you can see a raw pictures.
Okay.
But we have a color theme like yellow, black, and green. You can see that, and it's a very attractive and a new kind of concept is there.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely. Okay. So Umar, now we would like to take a few questions that have been asked, in the chat box.
Okay.
We'll start with Abhinav. Okay, so I can see. So I guess Abhinav is asking, like, you have any rollout plan for Patna?
See, as we discussed, we are focusing on north right now, but our focus is on north. But if we get an opportunity, like if someone wants to start in other cities as well, we would be interested. We cannot say no to it.
Okay, so I guess Abhinav, in case if you would like to have a discussion with Umar, right, you can contact to us our hotline number, that is 9717683838. And then we can have a detailed discussion about the plan in Patna, right? But of
Right.
course, yes, if it is a good opportunity for Umar as well, I mean, of course, the brand would like to open their outlets in eastern side of area, at least Patna तक तो हो ही सकता है, correct?
पटना तक तो हो
Okay,
सकता है, yeah, you can say that.
right. I mean, Prayagraj se Patna is not far away, so probably
Uh,
that is something can be
Prayagraj
done.
and Patna are just like brothers, we can say.
Right.
So,
So another question I can see here in the chat box is like, are you open for South? Monica Jhanjaria has asked, are you open for Eastern region? So I mean, overall, people are asking for specifically for Eastern, I guess.
yeah,
Patna and Kolkata onwards, and
okay.
one question is for South.
See, as I told you, we make a business plan. We are focusing on north,
Okay.
but again, if the opportunity arises, like it depends on the demand, and then how we can process it.
Okay,
So,
so I mean, you are open for Eastern region also,
yeah,
right? Depending on the kind of, uh, the
kind
situation
of,
is,
yeah, yeah, you can say
business
that.
opportunity is. Okay,
Absolutely, absolutely.
right. So Sanjay ji and uh, okay, Sanjay has asked, can we have the product and the price range for an understanding? Do we have any
That
idea like?
I think Shabazz would be able to explain that more better. Shabazz, can you explain it? What are the price range and product
Right.
range?
Abdullah Mehman also has asked for the price list of all items. So in case if any little bit you can give some idea like what is the average selling price, what all products
See,
you have.
we have we have both the categories, non-veg and veg. In non-veg, we are like focusing on, as we told, we have some innovative products like chicken. You can say tikka burger, chicken roasted burger. You can say.
Right.
Okay, these type of innovative products we have. Apart from that, we have veg. In veg, we have around 7 to 8 types of veg burgers.
And
Plus,
what
we
is the
have,
minimum price you start with?
you can say minimum price. You can say average price is like 150. You can say from 150. Average price would be 150 to 200. That's it.
Okay. Now another question is, who will supply ingredients and how will you maintain the quality?
See, ingredients. It depends like what ingredients we are talking about.
I mean, maybe I guess the burger, the bun, the chicken.
See, as like we have our suppliers, in-house suppliers also, and locally we'll provide the suppliers. Like the supply would not be a problem. For example, if they are looking for the burger buns, like if they want to open, for example, I'll take an example of Abhinav. We'll give him the supplier who meets our quality of buns in his area.
Okay, so you
We
will
will
arrange them locally.
we'll arrange them locally for the buns, right? And for the meat products, some of the meat products like we would be supplying it them to directly, and we will introduce them to our suppliers. And the best part for our franchisee partners would be, as I discussed before, discussed that with you, Bharat, also, like we would not be taking any percentage, any commissions on the supplied products like other brands do. We will only introduce you with the suppliers, then you can negotiate with them. They will not change the quality of the product, but you can negotiate, you can directly deal with them. So you will save the money from there also. A person who is taking the franchisee, they will save their money from them from there also.
Okay. Another question is from Abdullah Menon. Is veg and non-veg how can respond together? I mean, you have both the products, right? Veg and non-veg both. So,
Right.
What about the with the veg customers?
For
Would they
example,
prefer buying
for example, his name is, sorry.
Abdullah Menon?
So yeah, Mr. Just to answer Abdullah, like I'll just give you a perfect example how it goes together. Me and my wife. My wife is veg and I'm non-veg. We go to a restaurant. She orders she orders veg and I orders non-veg. This is how it goes together.
Okay. I think we have probably answered almost all the questions. Okay, what is different in your burger?
See the freshness. You can say the freshness, the quality, the quality, and the innovative products. Like I told you, chicken tikka. You can say chicken tikka burger, or you can say Lucknow. You can say you can find a galoti kebab and paratha in Lucknow, but a galoti kebab burger you will not find it.
Yes, I probably heard this for the first time.
Yeah, so this is how we work.
Okay, so innovation is there.
Innovation.
Keep on you keep on doing innovation with your products, and that is what makes you the different.
Yeah, and that's what I told you in the presentation also. Even you have the right, like if he opens the branch in Patna, some like products which the local Patna people wants, he can introduce it. They can introduce it.
All right, so Umar, thank you so much. I guess that's it for the day. We probably have answered all the questions, right? I would like to thank all the attendees who joined this webinar and raised your questions related to brand, related to products. I really appreciate that. And I would also appreciate Umar Salman for being available for this webinar, right? And sharing, the overall business model and the products that you serve and the opportunity that you are offering for the investors. For the investors, I would request you to please get in touch in case if you want to have a discussion with Umar Salman or the brand directly. You can call to us at our hotline number 9717683838. Or you can also write to us at feedback@franchiseindia.in. So that's how we will connect with each other, and we can have a discussion in length about the business opportunity. So that's it for the day. Salman, thanks so much. Any last words you would like to say to your investors?
No, just looking forward to you can say looking forward to interact with you with more people and to start a business like a local, you can say a local business, to take it to an international level, you can say that.
Okay. All right, guys, thanks so much. Thanks so much, Umar Salman, for
joining
us and sharing the experience.